everybody, welcome back. My tripod is officially broken, so you guys are on something that you're not going to guess what it is, but at the end of the video I'll show you because I'm doing a video on it soon. But I am back. I was hacked, and I believe it wasn't my fault. Pretty sure it was. And it's something that you can avoid. It was a little tricky though. It definitely caught me off guard. But I went into panic mode because I was sitting on my bed. It was decently early in the morning, and all of a sudden my phones just had like tons of pop-ups saying, "Is this you? Is this you?" And it was not me trying to log in, and it was in Belarus. So I kept clicking, "No, it's not me." So then I go to get onto my business email and also my main account, this account, and it completely had me locked out of everything. So it was just all completely changed. They changed all passwords, they changed phone number, they changed location, they changed the security codes. They even added a which I recommend you do, which I have to order one soon here. Whenever they changed all the passwords, they also added a basically in-hand USB stick. It's like a two-factor authentication USB, and they had a custom code to that USB. So they did everything, and it had me completely locked out. And Google and YouTube, which it's mainly Google that you talk to about this stuff, but they are such a pain to get a hold of, like an absolute pain. When you do get a hold of them, they usually can fix the problem, but getting a hold of them is the problem. It is very hard sometimes. You just can't get a hold of them. So there are quite a few people here that have helped me out, and I messaged a lot of people, and mainly like when it first happened, I went on Instagram and said, "Hey, I was hacked," and I knew they were going to post videos, which they ended up posting 2. I'll get to that in a minute here. But yeah, I basically went everywhere and said, you know, "Hey, I don't know what to do," and I said I was hacked. So I messaged Steve Wallace, Camping with Steve, because I was hoping he would have someone, you know, linked to YouTube. Because usually, if you're a bigger channel and like you still get a lot of views and stuff, they'll like assign you a manager, is what they usually do. Which my channel's a lot slower than what it was, so I don't have a manager or anything. And I figured Steve would help me out, so I messaged Steve. Steve got like right back to me, and he's was trying everything. So I first reached out to Steve, and then I talked to many other people. This was through Instagram. This was through Facebook. Couldn't do it on YouTube. So I have a paper here. I never write stuff down for videos, but I wanted to write this down to thank everybody that helped me out along the way. And I'm also, there's a lot of people that watch the channel that also reported it. So main people that I talked to that helped me out with this. I want to say Jack's grandma went around to some of the outdoor community and commented on some of their channels to let people know I was hacked. So I appreciate that. Scott Kaiba, which I didn't ask if I could use his name, but he was talking about his YouTube channel, and his YouTube channel name is Scott Kaiba. So that is SCOTTKYBA, and that is his YouTube channel. He helped Steve out with a lot of stuff online, but he was also talking about his YouTube channel. So I really appreciate it. He talked to me a lot. He was helping me out, and also, you know, him and Steve were very good at keeping me from stressing out in a group chat, so I appreciate it. Also, Mav, I appreciate it. He was trying too. Anyone I'm listing here was, like, everybody was trying to help me out. So, like, I really appreciate it. So, Mav, thank you very much. And all these channels will be down below in the description. Steve Wallace, Camping with Steve. Al's Outdoors, please go check Al's out. He helped me out. He put a little short on to tell like our kind of like outdoor community group that I was hacked, so I appreciate it. Everest Mayer, which he's on Instagram at that tag, and on YouTube he is Traveler's Tale. So Traveler's Tale on YouTube and Everest Maher on Instagram. I appreciate it. He was also he was talking to his manager. He has a YouTube manager. That's what Mav was doing as well, stuff like that. So I just appreciate people that did have sources, you know, jump to help me out. I appreciate it. Nick Pixel TV. The first person I talked to from YouTube was actually linked from Nick Pixel reaching out to YouTube. So I appreciate it. That really helped. So on YouTube, he is Nick Pixel TV. So I appreciate it. He also called me too. A few viewers of the channel, I appreciate it. Myra also reached out to me and gave me links. You know who you are, Myra. Alexander, I'm not going to say your last name because that's like your information, but I appreciate it, Alexander. And Marcel on Instagram also sent me links. Papa Rome's Outdoors, he's also on YouTube. He messaged me and helped out with that. Like I said, they'll all be down below. That has a channel. And yeah, so I appreciate everyone I just listed. Nobody had to help me. You know, I know eventually I would have got it back, but like the damage that someone can do with, you know, even like a couple more days if they could have done a lot more damage. I know YouTube can restore that stuff, but you know, YouTube's just, they have a lot to watch, you know, so they don't really have a contact for the public to just like, hey, email us. It's mainly they'll point you to forums and then you do the forums. So yeah, I appreciate everyone I just listed. If you don't have any of them, please check them out. They definitely helped me get this done a lot faster than it would have taken for me to just keep waiting. And yeah, I was stressed out because they started posting videos on. I was just hoping that they didn't like delete a bunch of videos and stuff, because YouTube can back that up and like redo the stuff, but that takes time. You know, you can't just like flick of a switch do all that. So I appreciate it. Yeah, just you gotta watch out on this stuff. Like basically I got an email, and keep in mind I talked to like a lot of companies, right? Like a lot of emails, and I'm pretty like, you know, decisive with what I do because I don't want to like do everything. So it was an email from Grammarly, right? It was an email from them, and it was all legit. I mean, it was all legit. I've talked to a lot of companies like Grammarly level, and it was all legit, right? So I talked to them for a bit, and they had a link which was to Google Drive. The link was supposed to have, you know, like payment details and basically like the form of what they, you know, their collaboration, what they want to promote, stuff like that. So I remember I just clicked on it and nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. So then I just kind of gave up on it. I was like, okay. I was like, it's not working right now. Maybe I'll come back to this email. So, like I said, the main body of the email, it was completely, fully legit. The whole thing. So, now that was real early in the morning. About 2.5 to 3 hours later, I just got spammed with those security pop-ups that come up. Just got completely spammed. My phone was like, the whole screen was just notifications. Denied it all, and like I said at the beginning of the video, it just completely kicked me out and I couldn't do anything. So yeah, I was like really stressing out. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, they got in, completely locked me out. But I guess the main thing is I have talked to hundreds of companies through email. I've clicked on links that have portfolios of stuff, or you know, if they were doing art, you know, you go to Drive, there's portfolio. Or if you're talking to a company, they have their the agent that reaches out to you has like a folder with details in it, right? So you just got to be very careful. I thought I was very good with this stuff, and trust me, I've had a lot that I completely didn't even open because of, you know, what it said. But the biggest thing was the email that was sent to me was a red flag, and I didn't really think of it until afterwards, because Grammarly is a bigger company. I've had smaller companies I've talked to that have you know, the email that was sent to you was sent from, it's kind of a weird email, but coming from Grammarly, it should have said Grammarly or something like that on the email that contacted me, and it didn't have Grammarly in it. It's like there's just like a weird name, and then it's like .go or something, just something real weird. So if you're getting any emails from companies, you know, because they're mainly targeting YouTubers of this so they can post videos, and the whole reason they want to get into a channel, hack into a channel, is just they'll just upload a bunch of videos, and like on my channel they put a gaming video for CSGO, I think it was, and it just, you click the link and then you go in and it basically scams you, which my audience my audience isn't a lot of the younger generations, really isn't, not compared to a lot of other channels. So that was good that, like, I know there's kids that watch my channel, but a lot of the people that video would have targeted would have been kids, and there's not a ton of that on my channel. But yeah, you just gotta watch out. Like, just really look. If you're looking at email, make sure 100% it's all good. And if they send a sketchy link, you know, if they want you to open it in a certain way, don't do it. I know that comes back on me. I'm still getting over kind of a flu right now. But just look. Just really look into it, because I about had 6 heart attacks within a couple of days span. So yeah, it's all good. It's all restored. It's all new passwords. They can't get in now. The link that I had, that's all cleared off my computer. It's all completely cleared. So they're not going to get it again. And like I said, I have a security key coming. So I have tons of things to get in. And then on top of that, you have to have the in-hand USB stick in order to log in. So they won't get in again, hopefully, right? So yeah, I appreciate everyone that helped me out. It was very scary. And yeah, so not hacked anymore. I'm not AI. They didn't like make this and then do AI voice and stuff. This is me. So yeah. But before I move on to like a couple little updates, just please check everyone out down below. I'm sure you guys have, you know, probably about half of them already, but whoever you don't have, just check them out, please. I'd appreciate it. All links are below. And yeah, so you guys are sitting on top of a old still, which I'm going to show you. This is a new project, and no, if government's watching this, I'm not making moonshine. I bought a still because it's very cool, and it's cool history. You're allowed to own this stuff, you just can't make moonshine or anything like that. And I don't even have the rest of it. I couldn't make moonshine if I wanted, okay? This is just the still part. So, here it is. Camera's almost dead, but this will be a video. I'm going to restore this thing. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to restore this thing. The camera is dying. I'm glad I got everything I wanted onto the video, but I just got this old still off Facebook, and I'm going to restore it. So that should be cool. And also, next videos up are the Texas ones. I'm finally getting them done. I promise they will be out very shortly. All of the Texas videos will be up in a row. So, once that's done, we're getting colder weather. I got to start hot tent camping again. So, I also got to get the four-wheeler fixed. A couple of things. But yeah, I want to update you guys. I'm not hacked anymore. That'll be a cool project for anyone that likes old history like that. And those are my onions. So yeah, please check everybody out. I will see you guys in the next one. Texas videos shortly.